We're well into October now, and well into autumn, as you can see by the leaves around me. This chapter from Robin on my Teacup is called The Clever Hedgehog. One day a friend handed my husband a bundle wrapped in a towel, hoping that he would know what to do. There was a little blue hedgehog inside. Don't worry if you've never heard of a blue hedgehog. It's not a new species. This one was blue because it was covered in blue preservative paint. The friend had been painting his fence, and the hedgehog must have been squeezing underneath and managed to cover its back with the paint. Do you remember Pam Ayres wrote a poem about hedgehogs? She was bemoaning the fact that they were dim. Why did she write this? Well, she said that it was because when they were travelling across the road at night, they're nocturnal, they did not run when they saw car headlights coming towards them. A hedgehog's instinct is, in time of danger, to roll into a tight ball. So instead of arriving safely on the other side, they got killed on the road, and that was where we used to see most of our hedgehogs. As Pam Ayres put it in her poem, they ended up squashed and flat and dead. Even though our little blue hedgehog was not dead, he was very poorly. He must have breathed in the preservative fumes, as they're quite pungent, and he was even too weak to roll into a ball. It was a good job he didn't curl up though, because we needed to clean him. We put gardening gloves on and gently wiped some of the paint off using soapy water. We put him in an unused rabbit cage and fed him hedgehog food from the pet shop. We wanted to fatten him up and give him every chance we could. After about a month, he seemed fully recovered, but he was still a little blue. We let him go. He ran off into a pile of old leaves without a backward glance. I'm glad he didn't run towards the road where there would have been danger. When I think about it, I can't even remember when I last saw a hedgehog squashed on the road. Can you? The fact is, there are not many hedgehogs around to get under our cars these days. It's quite a few years since Pam Ayres wrote her poem about hedgehogs, and she thought that if we kept on running them over, they would become extinct. Well, they have very nearly become extinct, but I don't think it's because we have run them over. I think it must be because they can't find enough to eat or enough places to hibernate in the winter. So the advice is, be a bit careless and leave some twigs and leaf litter around in the corners of your garden. We have a very rubbishy garden, and we see hedgehogs every year in the autumn. At night, for the last few weeks, a hedgehog has been coming up to our back door to feed. And in remembrance of our little blue hedgehog, we've brought a blue dish. Also, in the hopes that our hedgehog is not stupid, we bought one with hedgehog written on it. Maybe ours can read, and he's not as dim as Pam Ayres thought. Perhaps that's why he's still alive.